You can see here also the king have just a narrow passage, as you see, but here with the ministers they have a wide tombs like that and space like that. So on the wall they will put the plasters because the stone is very hard to sculpt on it. So they will represent the minister himself. The scene has been disappeared a long time. He is on a throne and it has a lion shape, and he have the dancers in front of him. And you can see there is some dancers. They are clapping hands, and these guys are making the Egyptian dance. So this is to entertain the minister in the afterlife. So we can see also that the minister, he will put on the wall also, he will order to put all the fish or the food to guarantee the food for him in the afterlife. So you can see the fishermen here, and they are almost naked, the men here, and in ancient Egyptian it doesn't shock anyone to be naked in the front of the Nile, to be easy to go in the water and have the fish. It was very normal. So you can see here the reeds, you can see the frog, a butterfly, what will...
Grasshopper. Grasshopper.
Grasshopper?
Hopper.
Hopper? Grasshopper? Okay. Grasshopper. Okay, and you can see here hippopotamus, and you can see the crocodile. The crocodile and the hippopotamus.
The evolution.
Yeah, this is the fight. This is the fight on the Nile all the time, and that's why it makes a lot of noise all the time on the Nile. Yes. So
hippos win.
Does hippos usually win?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why the ancient Egyptians didn't like at all the hippopotamus, so they are searching all the time to kill the hippopotamus, and you can see a scene how they kill the hippopotamus like that.
What are those nets?
Spears?
But they're like rope.
Yeah, you have two things. You have this the spear, and you have the rope. And you get the rope first, and
stop him.
Exactly, and you are getting him to you, and you will put him to the steel.
Hippos are scary.
That's why also the ancient Egyptian, when they represented the evil, they represented it as hippopotamus. Yes.
Have you ever seen a hippopotamus?
Huh?
Have you ever seen a hippopotamus?
Me? Yes, of course, in the zoo.
Never on the Nile.
No, never in the Nile. But in the zoo, I see. Hippopotamus, we don't have any on the Nile River after the high dam of Aswan. No crocodiles, no crocodiles, and no hippo. What I want to say? Okay, the evil god, the ancient Egyptian, his name is Set. Set, S-E-T, and it is represented the evil god, and we can see it on the wall of Edfu, the Edfu temple, because there was the war between Horus and the god Horus, the god of victory, and the evil god Set. So we can see how Horus, he is killing the hippo like the Egyptians are making. You can see all kinds of fish. You can see the minister himself is on the boat. This boat is made by papyrus, not the papyrus what is inside, but what is outside.
The reed.
Exactly, the green reed. You can see here a pig. This is very rare in Egypt. You have to know that it's not common in Egypt to have pigs on the wall like this, and this is a very exceptional scene in all Egypt. I didn't saw any pigs on the wall except here in Saqqara.
Why do you think that is?
I think it shows us that they respected very much the pigs. He gave him a kiss, and the other man he is washing the pig. So I think it was a very good. They respected the animal very, very much.
Yeah.
That's why it was here. So this is the men who are making the boots like that. This is the cows, and they are on the Nile because this line is the Nile. And he is trying to help the baby to get in on the boat. You can see just take it on his shoulders.
Aww.
You can see they are milking. He's taking milk from mama. And you can see here there is some colors. This colors is the original colors from 2340 BC.
Crazy.
And when you go inside, you can see more colors because when you go inside, it's more preserved. This roof, we made it by wood, as you see, because all this town was just closed from everywhere, and we restored it. Some of the scenes have been disappeared by erosion and earthquakes, and some was stolen. You can see inside to guarantee the food for the deceased afterlife. So you can see the woman here, they are carrying the basket. This basket is made by palm trees or also by the reeds of the papyrus. You can see that the Egyptian woman is carrying a lot of things at a time. So you can see 3 ducks. You can see many flowers of lotus, and she have a big basket, and she have a goat.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, yes. You can see the same scene. You saw, I think, something today, like the lady who was doing the bread. She's just putting it on the top of the head, and it's not falling down.
Yeah.
So yeah, here they are just not carrying them, but they are just putting their hand like that. So they can carry a lot of kilograms on top of their head. And I see when I go everywhere in Egypt, in Upper Egypt, carrying the kids like that. She have many things in her son, and she had this, and she's not even touching it like that. You can see the fishes over there. They fish it, and they will took it to the scribe. And the scribe was someone very important. Yeah, you can see and you can see here the scribe, and the scribe here he is doing the accountant for how many fishes they get the whole day. Yeah. You can see the other side. You can see there is a man here. He have baskets full of seal, and he just throw it in the land on the ground to feed the ducks and the goose and the geese. You can see also the hunting of the ducks here. They put them inside. The first man.
What's this stuff?
This stuff is his, his pen and the ink.
Box. Okay.
This is the box. Here is bread, and here is black. And after this is just a wire. And here it is a little bottle full of water. So he take his reed, he put it on the water, and he put on the ink, and he just write on.
Like watercolor.
On?
Papyrus.
Exactly. So, the first man in earth that makes, what you will call if we are forcing the animals to eat.
Like force feeding?
Exactly. This is force feeding. Look.
To make them fat.
Look.
Goose liver.
Look.
Pate.
Here.
So why is that?
Why that? To make the animal very big, and to be the best offering for the minister. So that's why we made it like that. You know the foie gras?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
are the first to make foie gras. So when we have the French people here, we said, you see, it's the Egyptian who started.
Did they laugh at that?
Yeah, well, very much. So you can see how it is beautiful. We are talking about 2340 BC. And to make this sculpt on the wall, they used the bronze. And they didn't use the copper or the metal because they don't have irons at this time. The copper is very soft, so the bronze was very hard, and they made all this with the bronze stuff. You can see his fake hair. Look at the beauty of that. It's really amazing. Look at the fingers.
Yeah,
and the
yeah, it's
hands.
amazing.
Yeah. Sandals. You see sandals?
Oh, yeah.
How it's very fashion even today.
Yeah?
You can see.
I had a pair of those.
When you go to the museum, you can see the things that it's come very fashion, and it's from the ancient Egyptian. He is presenting.
Look at the color.
Oh, wow.
On this room, you can see also that all the men here, they are carrying all the types of food that you can imagine. Figs. Sorry. So figs, you can see the head of the cows. You can see plants, flowers, gall, ducks, goose, lotus flower, everything. And when you are seeing this, you are seeing the real scenes, you know, like you see the move of the ducks.
Action, yeah.
In the real life, it's like that. Here too, you can see the colors, and they will do this, or they make this procession in front of the minister. He is presenting here and here. This is a very important scene because here he is wearing not just the pharaonic or the minister wear, but also he have here the high priest wear.
There's like a lion in there, right?
It's a leopard.
Oh, leopard.
Leopard?
Leopard?
Leopard, okay.
With spots? Spots?
Huh?
With spots?
Spots?
The leopard with spots, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. This is the leopard, and this is, you see, the feet here, the tail, and the head.
Oh, and the arm. I see the arm, yeah. Wow.
And you can see the colors. What is the leopard? What is the leopard science or the symbol? It is the high priest. The high priest is carrying the leopard skin. Only the high priest. So the normal priest, they just have white clothes made by linen. The ancient Egyptians didn't knew the cotton. So we go to the principal room here. And we can see here again the same scenes, all the food, but we have we can see that they have all this direction. What's here exactly, and what is
The tomb?
Exactly. This is the tomb. This is the offering table. It was real food put on it. There is stairs here. Put the coffin or sarcophagus right here, and inside there is the mummy. You can see here the door. This door is not opening door. Cannot open it. It's a false door. We call it false door because it is a door but not open, and it's a permission for the spirit to come into the tomb. So the tomb was sealed and closed, totally closed. So that's why they thinking to make a false door for the spirit. You know, when the ancient Egyptian, they thought that they will come back again to life. So when the spirit decided to come back, she will just come and make around the tomb, and she will just see the name of the owner of the tomb, and the name is mentioned here. You see in the middle, there is two arms. Come closer. Don't be afraid. There is no mummy. I don't bite. So here you can see arms, two arms. You can see a bird, and you can see the Nile River. So this is the name of Ka Gemni. So Ka, it is the two arms. Gem, this is the bird, and Ni, this is the water. Ka Gemni. And he will come back to life. So all the offering that they will give to the deceased, they will put it on the tables. They put it here, and they put it also on the wall, as you see here, the big.
So do they do that like after the person dies, or only once they put the mummy in here? Like, do they keep coming back year after year?
No, they don't come back here because it was sealed. That's why they will make just a little temple in behind, but this is more for the kings. That's why there is temples in front of the tomb, so they can make the
offering then.
Yeah, because one time the tomb is sealed, we cannot enter inside. But the problem is that the craftsmen or the artists that they put this, they knew put this exactly this place.
The colors keep getting better.
This is just to impress you and to encourage you to come to Luxor and Aswan, because in Luxor and Aswan you can see more and more and more scenes colored, even more than that.
Wow.
Yes.
Amazing.
Especially in the temple of Osiris, the temple in Abydos. So it is amazing, everything is colored inside. So you can see the colors here, 2340. And this room is for the liquid offering. So it is for the wine, for the beer, because we are the first country in the world that which invented the beer and the wine. Alcohol, yes.
Yeah.
So you can see here the jars.
Sorry, someone carved it into the walls.
A lot, not only here, but in all the temples of Egypt. When you go to Karnak, you will see in the middle of the pillar, you can see all the names of the tourists that come from 1852, 1862. There is India.
Really?
Yeah, a lot. They make them. You can see here the jars of perfume, for example, if it's perfume or it is beer or wine. And you can see there is a man here, he is soaking the water on the ground, and they put the two jars on this to drag it after that to demand that they will take a little jars, as you can see here. So these jars are really very tall or very big, because it is just on front of the shoulder, so of their shoulder.
Yeah.
So it is big like that, and then they will just put them in a little bottle like that, and they will give it to Karimni, and they will put it where they will put this jar. Look on the wall.
Offering.
Look where they put it. They will carry it forever. They will carry it forever. They put it somewhere on the wall. See, yalla.
Here?
Yes, exactly. Here you can see they put all the jars, the same shape of the jars. You can see it on the tables or the offering tables. And because of the ancient Egyptian treat the wall as as a surface like that, so they put it like that, like
Spheres.
Yeah,
Like the pyramid of jars.
Yeah.
Crazy. Wow. So these would be stacked up in here.
Huh?
And the jars would be stacked up in here.
Yeah.
In front of this.
In front of
So
this.
would this be blocking this whole thing? Would the jars be blocking all of the hieroglyphics?
No, no, there is no real
Nothing
jars
in
here.
here.
No, it's just on the wall. But the ancient Egyptians thought that with the magic text, hieroglyphic text, this will be a real wine and a real
So
beer.
what would be in here?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
Just an extra.
Just yeah. They could put a lot, some of wine or beer or jars. It can be, but it's not like
Just a visual representation.
No, it's just a sample. And
So when it comes back to life, that's
Yeah.
what will really be.
because he will depend on what is on the wall. It's
So you can tell what they like based on what's on the wall.
yeah, exactly. And I want you to do. You have to live at this time. If you live at this time, they was convinced that this is real scenes. This is not on the wall. You know why? Because they didn't open their tombs to the tourists today to say, oh yeah, the ancient Egyptian made a lot of colors, and this wasn't the main important thing for them to say they are sculpting very well or coloring very well. No, they made this with colors to give the life to the scenes. That's why it was so perfect. And that's why they wanted to be perfect like that.
You can see the light shafts.
Any questions? Yeah? Any questions?
No.
Okay, so you can see here and here there was doors to close every room here. You can see it.
So what happens when the spirit comes back and his body's not there?
It's searching forever for which museum to go to.
You gotta put a move sign, forwarding address.
So we go now to the step pyramids. Take photos for the step pyramids from closer.